Hey guys, so today we are going to download this template from Motion Array, and then we are going to edit it as well. This is an After Effects template that we have from Motion Array. So we'll just click on download button, download the folder and then extract it. If you are looking for a free template like this, then I suggest you to go through the link in the description and you will find similar projects from other websites that I'm showing you here, and this one is from Motion Array. Motion Array is a paid website where you will be able to download multiple templates and even presets, audio and video and images. Let me show you this one in which I'm going to edit this template. After you download it and open it in After Effects, you will find that there are some fonts which needs to be added. So if you really want to add these fonts in your system, you can go to the website. That is, you can simply check the name of the font and then you can search it in the search bar of this website and you will be able to download and install it. Let me show you an example. For example, this is the one that I want to download. I'll just click on it and then I will go for the download option that we have. Once I have downloaded it, I will just need to extract it and then install the font that is in the OTF format. You can double click on it and just install it and it will be installed in your system. This is the paintbrush script, so I'll just go and show you that how I did it. So once you have downloaded and installed it, you can restart this particular project. You can reopen it and you will be able to see the changed font here. Let me show you by changing this font. Suppose that this is the font that I want to change. I'll just go here and go to the text, scene 1, text 1. This is the one that I have. If I click on it and I'm going to the font option and then I'm looking for the recent font that I installed, and you can see here that paintbrush script is there. So that is how you will be able to make changes with the font. So now, since we have discussed about the font part, we will discuss about the main images, main placeholders and main text from this project. So what you need to do now is, first of all, you need to check the video that you have. So this is the video, and if you want, you can just save the video and then you will be able to customize it accordingly. So suppose that this is the first page that you want to change, right? So you will have your own screenshots here, your own text and your own headlines. So I'm going back to the project that I have, and you will see some options here, like this is the edit option, right? So this is what you have to do. So you can just go to the text part. For example, this is the one, the scene 1. So this is the scene 1, right? And when you go ahead, then you will maybe find the scene 2. If you really want to check it, how many scenes are there, you can just double click on it and you will be able to see the scenes as well. So this is scene 1, 2, 3. In this way we have 10 scenes here, 10 different angles of the phone that you have. So suppose that this is the one, then we can go to the scene 1 and then text 1. You want to change the text, you can double click on it and then you can make the changes with the text. So this is how I made the changes. I can also go ahead and change the font as well. So I'll just go with something like Montserrat, and here I'll go for this one. So this is how you will be able to change the text. If you want to see the changes, you will see it here. Right now, if you want to change the text too, that is the bottom part, you can just double click on it and make the changes. For example, I want this and I want to write something like, this is the one that I want. Now if I want to increase the size of this text, I can just double click on it and then increase it from here. Or if you think that this is not the right way that you want to do, you can Control Z, that is undo it, and then scale it up. How to scale it is just click on the layer and then press S in your keyboard and scale it up. If you want to move it around, you can just go to the selection option and then you can just bring it something like here, and this is how it will look now. Let's go ahead and change the screen here. So for that, what you need to do is you need to go for the media part, and here you will have to click on placeholder. Placeholder 1 means the first font, placeholder 2 means the second font from the same scene that we have. So I'll just go ahead and add a screenshot here. Once I have added it, I need to fix the size as well. So there is one very good way of doing it, that is to automatically get it done. So what you need to do is you need to go to effects and preset, and if your image is small here, you can use this one, that is detail preservation upscale. You have to just double click on it and it will be applied to your particular image. What you can do is you can just go for fit to comp width and it will automatically adjust it. Now suppose that your image is very big, something like this, okay? Your image is more bigger than the composition. This is the composition, and this composition is our vertical composition, 1080 by 1920. So suppose that it is very big for you, you can just go to your file and then press S in your keyboard and then just adjust it according to your image. So suppose that this is the one that I have, and what I can do now is I see that it is not properly scaled up, it is missing some of the things, so I will have to scale it in a ununiform way. So what you can do is I can just remove this part and then play around with this. So now you can see that my image is done. So I'll just go back to the first scene that I have and you'll be able to see the changes here. So this was the first placeholder, you can see. Similarly, I'll go to placeholder 2 and I will bring up another screenshot. This time let me bring this one. Once I have bought it, then I will just go ahead and bring it and apply it the same effect that I have and fit to comp width. Even I have the option of fit to comp height as well. So once it is done, I will just try to rescale it. Once I am done with this, I'll go to the first scene part that I have, and you can see that this is how it looks. Similarly, we'll go for the next one. So this is the second scene that we have, and if I want to see how it looks, then I can just play the video here and this is how it will look. So in order to make changes here, again we'll follow the same steps. I'll just close the things that is already done. Once I go to the final comp and go to the project part, I will be able to see the media, and since 1 and 2 is already added, I'll go for 3, media placeholder 3. This is where I will need to add the image that I want to add. For example, this one. This will be the screenshots of the applications or the pages that you want to promote. Once it is done, I can go back to the text part, that is in the text scene 2 this time, because we are working in scene 2 text 1. So no plugins required. So where is it written? It is here, right? So I will need to make the changes here. Now suppose that your wording is very big, what you can do is you can just lower down the size of the text. You can also scale it down by pressing S in your keyboard. And the third option that you can do is that you can also increase the composition part. So you can see here that this is the composition that we have, right? And composition setting shows this is how it is. It is 840 pixel width and 200 pixel height. So if I just increase it, you will be able to see that my width is increasing. So in this way you will be able to see that you can also make changes with the width of a composition. If I go back to my all part and go back to the scene 2 that I have, then you can see that this is how it looks. Now I will go to the second text and make the changes here. I will just highlight it and then I will make the changes with the font. Once it is done, I can go back to my all part and you will be able to see the changes. So in this way you understood that how we made changes with all the parts of this template, and it is the same way you will just need to go to the edit part and then make changes with this. And if I tell you, most of the templates will have this one. Suppose that you are not able to find these things, there is no such folder. What you can do is you can just go directly to the scene part, open it, and you will have to look for those wording. For example, here we have the text, right? These are the things. Once you click on it, it will be highlighted. You can just double click on it and make changes. Once you have made the changes, you can come back to the previous tab from this particular project, and then you will have to look for the image part. So how you can do that is you can just try to click on this button, that is hide button, and whatever it is hiding, it means that this is the particular part. So if you see here, this is where it is hiding, right? So I'll just click on it and I will be able to see that we have more options here. So this is the placeholder 1 and then this is the placeholder 2. Once I click on it, I will be able to find the place where I need to make changes. So this is how these changes will be done. Once it is done, you can just render it by clicking on add to render queue and just select the place where you want to render it and then just render it from here. Once it is done, you can go back to Premiere Pro, drag it to Premiere Pro and then add music accordingly. So in this way you understood that how we usually edit such kind of templates from motion array. If you are looking for any other different motion array example or any kind of template that you want us to edit, then let me know in the comment and I will get back to you with that particular type of template. It can be anything, a slideshow, a intro, or a laptop presentation, laptop mockup, or a website presentation, or anything that you can find. So you can also consider to check the link in the description where I will be sharing some of the free websites from where you can download these kind of templates and then try and edit for yourself. I hope this video was helpful. If you found it helpful, please add a like, and if you looking for more such content, you can also subscribe to this channel. Remember to go through the playlist that I have already created for these kind of tutorials. Thank you for watching.